Well, here we are at number 97 Station Street here in Newtown. Selling agent, of course, James Burke, Barry, and of course Malcolm, our vendors, all the way from the Gold Coast.
Queensland.
Brisbane, sorry. Brisbane, there we go. Always make a mistake before you even start. We've had, very fortuitously, we had great weather for us today, and thankfully, no rain.
The sun came out for the auction.
10 minutes of it.
Fantastic.
Now the rain's coming back.
James, can you explain basically the story of this property and how it began? Background perhaps of the...
Mark and Barry, they're recent landlords of Callagher's about 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, they lived in the home before that. They nicely gave us the sale to put a lot of trust in us to take it. So we did a makeover, did some rental furniture, and just took it auction today. So yeah,
fantastic. Now with that, of course, you've got to entrust us with the property. Was there any questions about perhaps handing the business across to us? What was the thinking process?
Well, you'd been recommended to us as an agent by some friends down the street who actually called in here to wish us luck, and they recommended Callagher's. They said theirs was considered a somewhat upmarket property. It's a very beautiful house, and they had absolutely no complaints and could recommend you. So we came to you when we decided to sell the house, and that was when the previous tenants left, because we're not coming back to live in Sydney. Wonderful place, but look, we're retired, living out of Brisbane.
Sunshine.
Yeah, quiet life for us and all that. Each to their own.
No achy bones.
No, I loved Sydney when I was in my 20s and 30s, even into my 40s. Action town, lived in the fast lane. No, look, only too happy to sell it. We got top dollar. We're very grateful to James and to everyone, and David. And they've done a brilliant job. I recommend them to anyone. They gave us excellent advice about how to present the house, particularly. And we've spent a bit of money on getting the house well presented, and it was worth every single cent.
Beautifully said.
There we go.
Well, this is what the most critical point, really, at the end of the day, is making sure you get the property right to set it to sale. So some people don't spend that money. So you felt it was worth the while
definitely
setting the scene for it and give it a bit more of perhaps a homely. Now, the buyer profile, James, what was it?
Had a mixture of investors. The buyer today was he's here to live in the place. He's got a lot of friends who already live in the suburbs, so he was just happy to move in and be with his mates.
Fantastic.
They're already at the back 10 minutes ago, starting to sort of get comfortable. Like they're going to start having parties here pretty soon. So
fantastic.
But it was a good auction. We had 6 registered,
Yep.
so quoting 900 plus. Reserve was 945, and it went all the way to $1 million. So I mean, it was a great result for a 2-bedroom for Newtown. I think.
Well,
I think the street price has probably been pushed up a little bit today, so I think there's some happy faces out there, neighbours wise. So
yeah, great little spot where you are, Station Street, little park across the road, walking distance, of course, to all that wonderful restaurants that you
The
have.
position is very, very good. We've had some wonderful times. It's convenient. You walk to
Yeah.
everything,
yeah.
and you have the park opposite. So you get the bird calls in the morning. It's
The buyer saw that, who bought it
Yes.
today. Yeah.
And you don't get any sound from King Street. That park muffles any sound. It's actually a very quiet house.
Yeah.
You think you're living in the country sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
wonderful.
quiet. This
And,
house.
and it's nice that you've lived in the property, so you're actually talking from first hand.
Yes. We've been doing it quite a few years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, well, that's it. That's a nutshell, pretty much. Well, we'd like to thank you guys again for doing the full 360 with us, really, because ultimately it's starting through the rental, trusting us to do that with you, and then taking it further. Most, you could get that line where you'll go for with a larger corporation agency, and I hope that we've shown you the family business feel, and that has.
You came across as doing the very best you could to get us the best possible price and giving us the best advice. We're grateful to you. Had we any more houses to sell in Sydney, which we don't, we'd come to you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mel. Well, that's all we have to say. James Burke, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Wonderful result all the way
And we
around.
don't mind if you use that film.
I'll show you the
promotions
auctioneer's hand as well.
Well, congratulations again.
Yes.
There we go. You feel free to finish up. Yeah.
No, I was just saying you're more than welcome to use that film clip for any of for any promotional purposes, because we're very grateful. You've done a great job.
I think it's time for a beer.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you again. Well, that's the wrap up. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you very much.